Hi Scorpio, welcome to your reading for Thursday, February 8th, and the new moon, which is direct, I think, on 5:57 a.m. So we might have a reading before that, but the new moon in Aquarius is about, according to the astrologer I listen to, his name's Joshua Pingley. You can find him on TikTok, but he says it's about taking your power back. Which I'm totally feeling. Anyway, if you want to enter to win a free reading on 2/22, you can put free reading in the comments. If you are interested in booking a personal with me, you can check out my Etsy. You can donate on Cash App, join the membership, join the Patreon. All of that's in the description box below. Otherwise, let's get started. I was going to open with a sound bowl, but we have the Four of Pentacles and the Two of Pentacles reversed first. Interesting. Okay. So taking your power back. This is a pretty good setup for that. Taking your power back. Somebody has maybe been unfair in the past, or you've been overgiving with your energy. Your money may have followed as a result, because you know that book Money is an Energy Game. Like, it's money has its own energy, vibration, frequency, and this is you getting back double what you put out at one point, with the Four of Pentacles here and the Two of Pentacles. You might be 24 years old. The numbers 2 and 4 may be showing up for you as angel numbers, and 2-4 of this month may be significant, as well as it's the year 2024. So this year might be like a really good year for you to just pour into yourself, give yourself some self-love, focus on your stability, especially like materially, like whether that be your body, your finances, your mind, what you eat, all of it. I'm being drawn to the rune on her earring. The reason being is I drew a rune. I haven't worked with runes in a long time, and I don't remember what most of them mean. And I was focusing on an idea for tomorrow, and I drew the rune in my like little notebook with like my calendar. So I'm looking up the runes right now. The rune I drew was called Algus, I believe. And it's like a little crow's feet with like a line through it. And it means protection, like warding off the evil eye. And I couldn't have picked a better rune for specifically that moment. I was really just struck by the way it came through after. It's a protection shield. Yeah, ward off evil. So this rune that's on her earring is called Othala, Heirlooms, Heritage, Land of Birth. Okay, so you may be, sorry, my computer's right here. You may be like leaving a legacy or thinking about leaving a legacy with the Four of Pentacles upright and the Two of Pentacles reversed. You're looking towards the future to see, what am I leaving for either generations that come after you, for your kids. Looking at the land behind her, it may be desolate. You might pledge yourself to a cause or something. What else for Scorpio for this reading? For the new moon. So the new moon is a wonderful time to intend with your manifestations what it is you would like to bring in. My yoga flow today in class was about manifesting, so you can start now. It's a good time. Also, you had some readings that were coming up about like tying up loose ends at the beginning of February. And I feel like that is coming to a close more quickly than you suspected. Six of Swords reversed. Okay. So the Four of Pentacles with the Six of Swords reversed is like, there are things you are still attached to because you haven't quite gone through that Five of Pentacles stage yet. Although in yesterday's reading, you were overcoming that. So this may be like a little, I wouldn't even call it an obstacle. More like the way that she's kind of holding on in meditation. It's more like a reflection, like a moment of reflection before you move forward. 2, 4, 6. That's interesting. Okay, I just had a bunch of cards fall out, so I actually don't feel like taking that. That feels weird. Oh, you may... Sorry, 3 of Pentacles. Wow. Yeah, I don't feel like taking that. That feels weird. You may be given an offer by somebody where you're like, oh, no. Like you almost take it without thinking about it. There's some form of self-mastery here. Working with community has come up a lot in your readings recently. 7 of Wands. Holding your position. Holding your energetic field here. Basically, like, if you've been giving your energy over to somebody, something, letting it drain you, holding on to, like, old cords, holding on to situations that you had to leave because of discord or because they just weren't meant for you. Indeed, they were meant for you because they're teaching you this lesson of how to care for yourself, how to be secure, how to, be secure. I'm hearing this is the ending of insecurity. And the 7 of Wands is exactly that. It's like, if somebody has something to say about you or, oh my gosh, she has the rune on her arm. No way. That's so cool. I love tarot. Whoa, what a trip. That rune is showing up big time. So this 7 of Wands, whoa, that blew my mind, is about, my goodness, just, it's like when somebody has something to say to you or throw at you, or like if somebody's trying to mess with your energy or whatever, you're literally like, you're on a different level. You're levitating. And it's not because you're like better than anyone. It's because you're focusing on self-care. It's because you've done the shadow work. It's because these pokes and prods are meant to like pop your bubble, and your bubble is like full of love and light, and like anything that touches it is transmuted into love and light and peace. You don't let anybody disturb your peace. That's where you're at. You're like, no. And she's got her head turned towards this rune. Whoa. That was a trip. Okay. Anything else for Scorpios? The Hierophant. Awesome. The Hierophant is in joyous, like, conversation and communion with the divine. He has the scepter for grounding divine knowledge into the realm of man, and he engages in this through, this guy could be like on an actual trip, like hallucinogens, like Terrence McKenna style, or he could just be like in meditation, maybe even in isolation. I'm hearing like maybe a retreat, but more like a monk who goes up a mountain or something to just hear the woods and be in silence. I'm not saying that's you necessarily. And it's probably not the best month for that, honestly. It's pretty cold and snowy and rainy and stuff, but I don't know. That might stand out to you. Your mountain, this is interesting. Your mountain might be in this self-mastery as well, like as simple as standing in Tadasana, like power stance. Tadasana is a power stance. It's mountain pose, like to hold your energy when you're around other people. Okay. Three, 5, 7, and then 2, 4, 6. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You might be seeing like numbers in a row to confirm this message. I noticed that the elevation of the town I was in the other day was 1, 2, 3, 4. I was like, what? I did not know that. Yeah, so yeah, signs, symbols, synchronicities, 9 of Cups. You are not letting anything bother you. You found your inner peace. My friend used to quote Kung Fu Panda all the time. You've totally found the fine line here. I'm feeling like super blissed out by this reading. You got the treasure, the golden treasure within, your emotional happiness, like you're attracting. I'm hearing like master manifester because you've released these attachments to negative energy forces by accepting that they were for you, and not because of any weird victimized like mentality that you deserved it or anything like that. Just from a purely mechanical standpoint of how the lessons you learned couldn't really have happened for you if it hadn't been through those specific means. It's almost like this came up in your last reading, like you were getting a higher perspective. It's almost like you're getting a higher perspective about the lessons on your wheel of karma. Like it's like you're seeing the wheel of karma. And in that reading, actually, we were looking at the works, and it was the Thoth Tarot, and it's like a pyramid with 3 Dharma wheels at each point, like holding this pyramid up over choppy waters. Like you're fully in this perspective, like an all-seeing eye perspective right now, where you just get why it all happened. And even if you don't feel the best right now, or even, like it's almost like you're non-attached, although I'm seeing that you feel wonderful. Like it's almost like there's 2 versions of you. Like there's the ego that wants you to be here upright. 6 of Swords upright. Like the 6 of Swords upright is important and necessary, and it is the card of like accepting some form of victimization. It's an uncomfortable card, especially for the ego. And once you accept victimization, right, it's important to move on. I was hearing another reader today. She was saying, I'm a survivor, but I'm nobody's victim. And I was like, that's really an important distinction in the process of healing from trauma or from abuses from other people, or even in just moving on from, any obstacle that you've sort of been dealing with. Like, you're not a victim. I mean, you maybe were, but you're not. That's not how you need to identify. You don't need to attach that label to yourself, the shame of it. You're a survivor. And the reason you have all of these lovely tools is because you persevered. And so while you may have been put in the position of being a victim, there's no shame in the strength that it took for you to overcome. Especially to get to this point where you can hold your own energy, be in your 9 of Cups, in your self-mastery, gracious, giving to others, as well as understanding how to give to yourself, as well as understanding how to receive from the divine and give that to people around you by holding your space. Like those are amazing qualities to have, to be in possession of, to be like in union with, is what I'm hearing. Strength reversed. I should have said it, but that's an 8. We have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Like, that never happens. She has a symbol for infinity on her arm here, right? Talking about manifestation, strength in your manifestations. There's also this sacrificial lamb here, which could talk about the energy of, rather than being a victim, like understanding what sort of sacrifices needed to be made for you to come into this prosperity, because this is prosperity. This is the kind of place where, like, so something that's coming through in my readings lately is, let him who have ears hear. I don't know if you also, if also, this is Jesus's words, I think. If also he says, let he who has eyes see, or it's in the book of Matthew, let him who has ears hear. And he talks about how there's prophets and people who, you know, work their whole lives to see, like, the ways of the divine or the ways of God, or see through the eyes of God or heaven, and they never get there. And this is you, like, achieving something like that. And I don't know that achieving is the right word. It's being gifted to you because you listened. Let he who has ears hear. And because you're continuing to listen in communion. You might be Catholic, huh? Or you might be being drawn to some Catholic traditions. The Page of Swords reversed. I'm almost seeing this Page of Swords reversed as, like, downloads becoming ideas. Because it's upside down. I'm being drawn to read the meanings of these two cards. I'm almost getting a feeling like it's somebody else's energy here. The Page of Swords reversed. Because it doesn't feel like the same energy. Arrogance, gossip, nervous energy, being all talk and no action, dishonesty. Yeah, you may have been dealing with somebody who's been dishonest. I learn and I expand my consciousness and open up new opportunities for my life. Remember that everyone who crosses your path has something specific to teach you, and that mirrors are all around. Remain open to unexpected lessons, share truthfully, and delight in every interaction. Okay. Shadow of strength is blocked by fear, self-doubt, a reminder to not be guided by the lizard part of your brain, a need to exercise self-control, self-destructive impulses. Give me a little more on this energy. Spirit, is this Scorpio? Because Scorpio, you seem like you're in some pretty amazing energy. Ace of Pentacles reversed. Page of Pentacles. Growing roots. You might be learning a lesson about your finances. Becoming a student of, like, finance maybe, or learning how to balance your finances with this person in the giant pentacle in tree pose here. I think that we started this reading talking about money as an energy game, and this person's wearing orange pants, which is the color of the second chakra, which is ruled by water, your sign Scorpio, and is also where we relate to other people. So if you feel like just on an energetic level, right? Like if you have a lot of bloating and stuff, and obviously there's, I'm sure, other causes that can be explained, but just, again, on an energetic level, that can mean that you're stressing in relating to people. Like the energy's stuck. It's not flowing through you. And there's some shadow work to do there. And so there's something about your abundance being connected to other people. Yeah, with the Three of Pentacles here and the Knight of Pentacles. He has all these pentacles behind him. This is interesting. The Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving knight in the deck. You might have somebody moving towards you to give you an offer. Yeah, I strongly feel that this could be somebody else. Maybe even a couple of other people. All of a sudden, there's all these energies in this reading. Oh, and then you have the Seven of Wands down here. Hold your energy. You might be coming into some sort of abundance, like materially. Especially if you're working or collaborating with somebody else. Or especially if you have mastered something. And somebody may see you as vulnerable or weak or some sort of like sacrificial lamb and come in and try to take it from you. And this is not the first time I've heard this. I think in my own readings, but also in other readers' readings for this sort of week. This Knight of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, it could be you adopting these qualities in yourself because these other people are coming into your energies, or this other person is coming into your energies. They may not even be consciously trying to do this. In fact, I get a sense that you're sort of in a place right now where you can see through people's unconsciousness with compassion to avoid any further like energetic attachments. Essentially, nothing's holding you back. Like you don't need to attach to people's energy that way. And maybe this is somebody who senses this from you, like you're taking your pentacle back. You're not giving your energy to situations that don't give back anymore. And it's not about like tit for tat or, you know, needing that. Like, it's not about giving to expect something back. It's about just basic respect. So if you've been offering somebody your respect, your emotions, your time, your skill, and they've sort of taken advantage of you, this is you pulling back and them coming in for the chase and you holding your ground and being like, no, I'll attract new lessons, a new path with the Page of Pentacles here. The Page of the Pentacles is like, to me, the student of like, it's like an actual, like a student who goes to college. It's not like somebody who's learning something new or a young person. It's like somebody who's enrolled in a class or in like some kind of program. And the Knight of Pentacles, this is somebody you may meet like at school. Like if you're in college and you're going to school for something, or when you take a new class, this is somebody you may meet at a new class. And Queen of Wands reversed. And the Hanged Man. Okay. I think the Queen of Wands upright, she's sort of impulsive. She's passionate. She's led by what is beautiful, what makes her heart sing. She's a master manifester, indeed. Triangles may be important symbols. The upside down triangle is in the Muladhara chakra or the root chakra, and there's a lot of pentacles in this energy, so it's about getting grounded. And it's like you turn this passion, this intuition, even inspiration from like music. She's got a flute in her hand, and you bring it down to reality. Like I'm hearing Windfall, like because there's literally wind and all these pentacles behind this Knight of Pentacles, and he's barefoot in the grass, just like leisurely taking a stroll. And here's the runes. The Hanged Man is literally about Odin, yeah, his journey to hang upside down. He hung upside down on the tree. I think it was Yggdrasil. He hung upside down for 9 days. And he had a spear wound in one side. And he was like about to die. And there was like water underneath him, right? And right when he was about to die, the knowledge of the runes, like the runes came out of the waters, or he divined the runes from the water. So this is about receiving. I think you've received some esoteric knowledge that was maybe a little bit difficult to ground in reality. And you're able to do this now. But it's almost like in the 5D, you're a queen. Or in the 5D, you're like the Hierophant. And then like in the 3D, you're like a knight and a page. Oh, this is interesting too. You may also like... You may have other people wanting to come work with you, do things for you. Like people who want to listen to you delegate, with the Queen of Wands, like kind of blowing her wishes hither. And then you've got the Student and the Knight of Pentacles here. Like I'm seeing these people as maybe her guard or her like... They like go forth and carry her wisdom. You might be like, I'm also hearing starseed, like seeding knowledge into your community. Some kind of esoteric knowledge. What is this esoteric knowledge? I have every inclination that it's about self-worth. We did learn that the new moon in Aquarius, right? Thank you, Joshua Pingley, is about taking your power back. Oh, 3 of Cups reversed. Is that Ursa Major? Whew, okay. So Ursa Major represents the bear. And the bear was on the 9 of Pentacles for you, which came out reverse. But your energy in that reading was about knowing your self-worth. It was about knowing what you bring to the table, like what to give to yourself, what to give to others, which energetic part of you or physical part of you or whatever, like understanding like almost the nadis. And there's 72,000 nadis, right? These energetic like pathways through our body according to like the 8 limbs of yoga. And it's like you're hyper aware of these. I'm almost seeing these as nadis, like it's like you're becoming hyper aware of these through this withdrawal of the senses. Or the Queen of Wands can be about like sensuality, beauty, like adornment. Like you could have like fully entered into some sort of asceticism for a while, or like celibacy, or sobriety, and like come into this union with the divine. Like I'm seeing this 3 of Cups. Usually it would be upright and you'd have a community around you, right? Which is here you do in the world, like in your work or in what it is that you're mastering. These people are here, but it comes from source, a conversation with source. I want to read the 3 of Cups reversed with the Ace of Pentacles reversed, because I feel like there's something that might be a little unclear here. Okay, so the 9 of Cups is I open my grateful heart to gifts that are coming my way. And then you have Strength reversed, Ace of Pentacles reversed, the Page of Swords reversed. It's almost like somebody may give finally like get the strength to come towards you. Yeah, with an offer. Wanting to work with you. I connect into this sacred siblinghood and into this expansive experience of witnessing through time. I need to see the value you bring to a relationship, disputes or miscommunication, feeling left out, sometimes a love triangle. I need to make amends. Yeah, as I did say, triangles may be important here. You may have somebody that you need to make amends to. Also, this could be you, Scorpio. Oh, man. So if you were, like if, for my feminine Scorpios, male or female, however you identify, if you gave all your energy over to like, either a love relationship or some sort of passion, right? Like, and you went into hermit mode and you kind of like shut everybody out. This is you maybe needing to apologize to your soul tribe or your coven or the people who love you, who maybe they just haven't seen you in a while. It could be something as simple as that. Also, though, you are holding your space in your Seven of Wands. So I think learning how to do this without giving up your energy, like there may have been a miscommunication where you felt like you were being taken advantage of. And I'm not here to tell you you were or weren't. You will know, right? But even if you were, and if you were or weren't, sorry, I was kind of listening. Okay, so I'm being guided to share this. In my, like, lineage, the bear represents, for me, my grandma, on my mom's side. And she passed down, from her side is where I get, like, the intuition and the tarot and a lot of the, like, laws of manifestation, Esther Hicks, all of that sort of influence. It comes from her side of the family. And her name was Diana. And I believe Diana, the Greek goddess, is associated with Ursa Major and the bear. There's something about divine feminine power here and inheritance. You may need to... This is odd. Like... Oh my gosh, you're getting an apology from your ancestors. My God, that took forever. I'm so sorry. Yeah. You're getting... Okay. Yeah. You're getting a message from your ancestors from the other side. That's what the knowledge of the runes is. That's what we were looking into, was what is this gift? You're getting ancestral knowledge and a sort of apology for, sorry we handed this karma down to you. Thanks for handling it. Thanks. They're saying they didn't have the strength to, they didn't have the resources. Page of Swords, they didn't have the information. They weren't in the right place at the right time. If you're a witch, or you come from a line of witches, as in my circumstances, let's just say that in the 70s, you couldn't go to Sweat Lodge because it was illegal. You grew up in the right place in the right time to heal this family karma with people around you who could accept or at least not burn you at the stake for practicing. And it's brought you into some place of mastery. It took generations to get here. And Spirit is proud of you. And your ancestors are proud of you. What's the outcome of this situation? I want to say, oh ho. Five of Wands reversed. Leaving the drama behind. Whoa. This reading's awesome. What else? Queen of Pentacles reversed. Materialism. Death reversed. Ten of Pentacles. There's so much earth in this reading, Scorpio. You might be dealing with an earth sign. You might also just be getting super grounded. I think it's interesting you have two queens reversed on either side of this reading as well. I think these are the people. Remember I was saying, like, there's a bunch of energy in this reading that's not yours. I think these are your ancestors. You may have been healing some sort of ancestral vanity, ancestral poverty mindset. Oh, you may have learned that giving to drama, like feeding into gossip and playing with fire, with like the wands, just even acknowledging the wands, right? Like even just acknowledging the fire is like taking your energy with the Queen of Pentacles reversed. And you've realized this in like a major way. That's why you're in this Knight of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, Seven of Wands energy with Death Rebirth. I'm seeing the infinity symbol here and the infinity symbol here as well. There's a major calling for you, Scorpio, not to engage in argument. Not because you'll be punished for it, like by God or by some external circumstances, but because it is a form of self-punishment to lower yourself, to lower your energy by letting it feed into what you do not feel integrity with. So this is you in a major way aligning with your integrity, and only if you're doing an energy recall and you're only giving your energy where it counts. I think that's why this strength is reversed also. It's like a vulnerability, energy recall, like, oh, I didn't realize I put all of my passions and all of my efforts into all of these things that weren't serving me. They were draining me. It looks like you're finding your Ten of Pentacles quite quickly. Knight of Pentacles, Windfall, Ten of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles. There's a new lesson here. And abundance, like all at once. Windfall over and over. The spirit of the wind may be like dear to you, I'm hearing. Okay. This is also you using the fire from these wands to like fuel yourself as well. Again, you're an attractor, you're a magnet. So if somebody, this is like if haters are gonna send you hate, this is you transmuting it into fuel. You're just like a super efficient energy conductor right now. And maybe even just going forward. I think that's why Death Rebirth is reversed here. I am interested to read this card reversed. Clinging to the past, fear of change, sentimental attachments, forces of destruction, mortality, end of hope, mourning, loss. I allow myself to let go of the past in order to add energy to the new beginnings. I don't know, this might be somebody you're dealing with. Oh, not letting go of the past. Yeah, because you're getting communications from your ancestors. Yeah. You're getting communications from your dead ancestors. That's why you have the infinity symbol here and the infinity symbol here. And then there was a card in here about the Three of Cups. It was about time. Oh, what a trip. Okay. I need to see the value you bring to a relationship. Oh, no. I connect into this sacred siblinghood and into this expansive experience of witnessing through time. Yeah, this is crazy. It's like you've entered a space almost where time, I won't say doesn't exist, but like it's almost like all times are accessible to you. I'm seeing this like flower here on the Hierophant and all of these symbols here, and then thinking about how we talked about Algus, and then it just boom showed up there. Like, and legacy, this is your legacy. This is your ancestral legacy. This ability to see through time, or to understand the importance of time. Like, time is an illusion, right, for the spirit, but for the body and for the human being experiencing the wheels of karma and dharma and all of that, you need to be in the right place at the right time to experience the thing that's going to heal those like patterns. And something about you doing the healing work gives you access to your ancestral knowledge. Jeremy Narby talks about accessing the knowledge of our ancestors by becoming conscious on the level of DNA, because DNA is information, right? And these shamans, these ayahuasqueros in South America, they do ayahuasca and it allows them, the guy calls it in the book, this book is called DNA and the Origins of Knowledge, The Cosmic Serpent, DNA and the Origins of Knowledge. And the ayahuasquero he's talking to says the ayahuasca is like, it's like jungle television. And basically once you do it, you're like able to see spirit and everything and commune with spirits. And also the ayahuasquero himself, like on a biological, like scientific perspective, is bringing his consciousness to such a point of awareness that it's like he has access to information in his DNA. Jeremy Narby explains it really, really well. I highly recommend the book. It's a short read, but yeah, you may be doing a trip. You might be doing ayahuasca, or something. Anyway, Scorpio, 43:21 on the timer. I think I'm just gonna pull an oracle card. I really liked this reading for you. I really like where you're headed, and I really like the energy of you taking back your power. I haven't seen this reading in our collective before, but I have seen the energy leading up to it, and I have felt the darkness that you came through with this Six of Swords reversed back here. So I'm super proud of this collective. This is some major work. This is beautiful. And I'm glad I keep getting to say that at the end of our readings. The world. No way. I'm like gonna come in tears is what I was trying to say. Oh my god. I was trying to say I'm gonna cry. Oh my god. That might be for somebody. That was super embarrassing. All right, I'm just gonna let it fly. 21 here. Jesus, excuse me. Wow. You know that feeling you get after the last dinner guest leaves after an epic evening of great food and conversation. You're stuffed, exhausted, and exhilarated at the same time. That is the feeling the world brings to your situation. It is an energy of complete and utter satisfaction. Not only did something end on a positive note, but you were also left feeling grateful and in love with life. A long journey has come to an end, a victorious end, and although, yes, there are new experiences to be had, for now you are given permission to simply bask in the joy that comes from a much-earned success. When I created this card, I wanted everyone to feel, when holding it, a celebration of life and excitability that comes from the hope for a brighter future. Call upon the bee's busy, productive energy to help you reach that ending you desire, as this small but mighty creature can help you taste the sweetness of success. On the bottom of this card, you will find a grasshopper to represent the abundance and prosperity you will achieve from your efforts. The grasshopper is also a symbol of being true to yourself, living your life, not imitating others, as your life is about to take a leap forward. Collaboration, community, prosperity, sweetness of life, prosperity, good fortune, abundance. I cannot think of a better card to end this reading out after all we've talked about. Ending like karmic cycles, inheriting your ancestral legacy, finishing out the shadow work. Like, this is a beautiful reading, Scorpio. If this resonated with you, please like, comment, share, subscribe. I'm so grateful to all of you, and I really, truly love this community. Thank you for being here. I will see you soon. Think of those manifestations as well for your new moon manifestations, and put them in the comments if you want to share. I think the more energy people put into that in this collective, you know, reading your manifestations, the more energy you have going there, so they can help you as well. We can help each other. All right, thanks Scorpio. Have a good night. Bye.